Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to 2026. This is Mountain Blade, Bannerlord 2, and I barely played the vanilla game. I always played the mod Bannerlord Online, which is a small Russian development team. I'm just gonna go through the story in case you never heard of this mod before. Pretty amazing. It's a multiplayer mod of a single player game. And I used to play it a lot. I haven't played it for quite a while, and now just recently I saw a small notification on their Discord that they're actually beta testing the siege mode, which means that people will be able to sign up for sieges again, which is in Bannerlord 1 a long time ago. You used to have a mod called CRPG or something. You had a character, you signed up for either skirmishes, like 24 versus 24 with the system, and then you had sieges as well. You really didn't have the entire campaign map game, which you do now in Bannerlord Online. So, okay, you say, if you never heard of this looks exactly like the single player game. Yes, it's because it is. But over here on the map you will find dozens, if not hundreds, of other players. Pretty amazing. So I'm just gonna jump in and check it out in 2026. I have you can have 3 characters, and I have a main character, but I have 2 fairly decent alts as well. They're all called Bibb. And I have my own little single player clan, because no one is obviously active, because nothing happened in the mod for months, if not years. And because I'm getting back into the mod, I'm not gonna do anything very exciting. I'm just gonna grind some skills, which probably means killing looters. Yes, I'm gonna kill looters. They have slings now, that's a new weapon, so at least something happened. The Christmas event is recently over. Wait, my athletics is 200 already on this character. Okay, that's weird. Riding and leadership. Okay, so what I need now is bow, get it up a bit, and maybe two-handed. So those are the skills I'm gonna grind, I guess, with this character. And also, while you do that, you of course gather a little bit of money by killing looters. Another way to make money is to train troops. And you can sell it to other players for a decent price. And I'm just gonna show you my grinding setup. So in this game you can have up to 5 companions on you. You can deposit troops in 2 different towns. So that means you can deposit 5 companions in 2 different cities. So that means you can have 5 on you and 2 times 5 in 2 cities. So you can have 15 companions overall. And most of my characters, they have 13 or 14. This is gonna be my grinding. So yeah, I can have 4. So if I find a 5th, I can pick it up and sell him. No, not sell him. Dismiss him, so I get his items that he's wearing on him. So Lasha here, when I improve Empire units, they are brilliant, is the best, 1.7. They are 68% cheaper to upgrade. So I guess I'm keeping her with me, because I am upgrading troops while I'm grinding my army here. Tinops, he increases my personal experience. He's a brilliant, that's the best, 1.7 times, so 25.5% extra XP on all those skills I checked out, two-handed and bow. So that's the best way you can... Oh, you can also activate your clan bonus, which I will probably not do today. My troops are gonna gain 68% extra experience, because I have a brilliant empire. Each culture has their own trainers and cost reduction companions. So that means I get the maximum as long as I train imperial troops. And you might say, well, they are the worst troops. This culture or that culture is much better troops, yada yada. Well, I live in the center, I live outside the PvP areas. It's a huge area where I can pick up recruits, and I can easily, just meander around doing my daily boring vanilla kind of non-PvP single clan player stuff. So I'm going with Empire troops on all my characters. I have one character. He has an entire setup for cavalry. What is it? Kusites, is it? One of them? So he has like the food reduction, price upgrade, experience, and training, you know. But that takes a lot of companion spots for him. So he has Empire and that other cavalry culture. We'll see here. Acarion here. Okay, so this is a guy you need. You need 3 extra additional pack animals. I'll show you my mules. You can have, with trade skill, you can have first 1, then 2, and then 3 mules. And with the Grand Caravaneer, you can have 3 more. So you can have 6 mules. And this is something you want for a high inventory size. He also has the Grand Sorter trait. Let's see, if you have a... I don't think you can have... You can have a you can have a brilliant Grand Sorter. So that's 1.7 times 100. That's 170. The nice thing about that is that you don't have to carry more mules that you can lose. But this guy's... Each mule is worth 50 inventory. So that's 3 times 50, 150 for the Grand Caravaneer trait. And this is 100. So this is 250 instead of 170. So it is the best. The downside is that you carry around 6 mules. It's a very small downside. I don't even know. I mean, you would always have 3, right? So they don't cost that much. It's not an expensive thing to lose if you get ganked, attacked in PvP. Boo. My equipment. I just put on the heaviest 200 sword. It's very slow. Only swing speed 71. So you're gonna notice that I'm very slow with it. But as long as I hit, I get a lot of damage. And I do think I checked this up and asked around. And as far as I remember, you know, you have 100 hit points every character and enemy in Mountain Blade. But I think if you make 200, you get more XP. Like the excess damage will give you a certain bit of more experience. I might be wrong on this, but anyway, if I hit, they go down. So, and then I have the crafted Masterwork Noble Longbow, which is the highest damage bow in the game. But you cannot shoot it from a horse. It's a non-mounted archer. And I have the stacked step arrows, which is a 40 stack, so I have 80 hours. It's not the highest damage arrow, but it's the highest stack size, so that's the maximum amount you can have, 80. And I am wearing, what you call it? Patreon armor. And I'm wearing this armor on all my characters. It is a regular, you can see this icon, the, what you call it, diamond shaped icon. That means you buy it with real world money from the developers of the mod. A lot of people pay up to, I think it's up to 45, 50 euros per month, and they get a set of 5 armor pieces, a horse, or a horse armor. So yeah, I'm sure the Russian devs make a lot of money out of developing this, and it's been going for 3 years or something. So anyways, 64 armor. This is the Master of the Blade shooters. I think this is the one I like the best, because it gives the highest amount of armor, even though body armor is it? It's not the best armor or something. It's like, yeah. I think I want to get my armor up, so I don't care about the body armor. It's quite low. 34 and 33 hand and feet, I think, are just the standard nowadays. It used to be lower. They had a very clear power slide nerf, power creep in Patreon armors. And this is the horse I like the best because it has a charge damage of 22, and it has 320 hit points. There are 330 hit point horses in the game. They all have, recently, the last couple of years, they all have speed and maneuver 66, so you don't have to care about that. But there is different charge damage. Some people go with looks. This is black with a white mane. That's fine with me. Maybe you prefer 10 more hit points. Maybe you don't care. The horse armor is not the best armor. There is another horse armor that weighs 10 weight less, but it has only 60 horse armor, isn't it? I think this is the best for me. It weighs a little bit more, but it's almost the maximum 66 horse armor. It's 65. The Dark Sentinel horse. It's very old. It's kind of where the newer last 2.5 years you have the same 66 armor and 50 weight. Do I have any? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But just so you know, I set my characters up a little bit than the meta differently. I mean, if you're really rich, you obviously will be wearing non-Patreon armor and weapons because they are better. Crafted items are the best in this mod. It's for really rich people. Obviously, if you're just gonna grind, it doesn't really matter to have the best of the best for me. So I'm gonna do fine with this stuff. And if I wander into PvP territories and I get ganked, I will only lose a couple of items from my inventory, and maybe the bow I will lose. Well, yeah, I mean I wouldn't wear this in PvP area. I would have a shield and a polearm, but I couldn't lose any of my armor or my horse because it's Patreon stuff. So I'm playing a bit on the cheap. You pay up to 20,000 money if you get ganked cash. So, okay, wait. Right. And what you could do and make good money is you could go for the quest, belongs to the escaped merchant. I guess this turns into a bit of a grinding video. Boring grinding. But I'm enjoying grinding skills. I used to. So you go to this guy, the thief, in the tavern. And you ask, now you can pick a merchant's hidden items. You couldn't before, so the items you got from this quest was much more valuable than it is today. Because if you want to grind this, you just go in and say, I want a merchant hidden items quest. Boom, and it gives you a town. And that town in this time was in the desert. I don't want to go there, so I cancel it. And I can just do this again. And you can do it as many times as you want. So it's very easy to get a... that's in the icy parts in the north. I don't want to go there. Right, I don't own the DLC. I'm not gonna buy it. You know, I'm not convinced I need ships for playing Bannerlord Online with the Nords, whatever they're called. Here is Calradia. That is an empire town. I don't know how far away it is. I'm in the eastern part of the map. We're just gonna pop out and see where Calradia's village is. It is over here. And this is going to be a chest at 5 different possible locations in that village. So we're going to head over to Calradia, and if we find any nice stacks, we're just going to practice our skills and maybe increase our army. You know, I'm mostly running Imperial recruits that then increases the Imperial infantrymen, which are a little bit better. Here are their stats. Freeze the video, check it out. I guess this is the same as in vanilla, isn't it? The troops, I wouldn't know. And then I take them up to Imperial trained infantrymen, and from here, yeah, that's good enough. All right. So no losses of expensive troops and grinding skills. Okay, I jump in. Now we haven't seen any players, so I'll show you later. Okay, I get off the horse. I put my archers up on the hill there, I suppose. I take my shield guys and put them in shield wall in front. So they're just there to absorb any stupid chargers. And if I want to be fancy, I'll send out my companions. They're in a separate stack or section, or what do you call it? Platoon. And I don't know, should I grind? Oops. Very slow sword. So if they parry, it's annoying. Oh, it's fuck. Okay. Wait, did I tell my peasants, my recruits, to charge? I don't know. Why are they charging? It's weird. So let's... Okay, I'm just gonna tell all my recruits to charge. Okay, you can see the guy preparing the sling there a little bit. Right. Okay, I only killed 12 this time, but you get a little bit of experience. It's very risk-free. It's relaxing. You listen to music, you stream, you talk. You get back into a mod you haven't played for a year or two. You don't want to do anything all too fancy. Okay, so I guess the DLC dropped a couple of months ago or something, and the sunlight is supposed to be different. I think the map looks a little bit more beautiful, maybe. you know, the game looks good enough for me. You know, I never played this for the graphics really. I like the combination of an RPG with medieval sword fighting. It has 4 directional combat, so you can parry left, right, up, and down, and you can attack up. Down is like a slash, and attack left and attack right. So it is kind of skill based. I'm not very good at fighting in this game when it comes to PvP, and pairing is for the, if you're very skilled in this game, you can duel. Okay, I get a lot of shit thrown at me from behind. Get hit all the time. Alright, I guess we're sending in the recruits, because if I jump into all these stones, I'm gonna lose too many hit points. So I'm gonna advance behind this shield of recruits that obviously are here to level up to more experienced troops now. Oh. You can see from the damage numbers, this sword is brutal. It is from the Monarch pack, which is like the ultimate support package from Patreon. Costs like $100, and you get an extremely light armor, an extremely heavy two-handed sword. What else is it? You get some stupid stuff, a title. But I think you used to be able to just buy one of them. Now you can buy as many as you want. So you could, people that are willing to spend €100 on this mod, they can spam the market. It's not a unique item any longer. There we go. We won that battle. I lost a bit of health. Just ramble on. Okay, here's Morenia. Morenia is a wood village, and players have placed orders of around 800 money dinars for one piece of wood, and that you can use in crafting later on. And players will go into this village and chop down wood and get paid money from other players. So you put in money into a village NPC, and other players come there and chop down wood and give you the wood to pick up from the village, and the money is transferred to the chopper of the wood. So two different players are making business through an NPC in the town. And I can't remember, but I actually made a screenshot. Morenia. Yes, I do have a wood, so I probably have 1,000 wood to pick up in Morenia. We could go and do that. Could I carry? What is the weight? Here's another player. So if I stop here, you see you have Lefranc from the faction Camelot, which is their clan. You can see he has speed and troops. So he's a player. I can't fight him because we're not in a PvP clan. None of us. He's in a clan. I'm in a clan. But I haven't tagged my clan as a PvP clan, obviously. Since I'm the only player, I would just get ganked by aggressive ganker clans. Okay, so we're gonna go to Morenia. We're gonna check the inventory. So now you hover over the 6 mules I got. They have a carrying capacity of 50, which means I have 300 mule capacity. And then I have a player of 180 that comes from one companion is 100. The amount of troops give me 70, and my base, me personally, is 10. So that's why I'm at 480. I think wood weighs 1 each, so I could not carry a lot of wood if I were to pick up all the 1,000. I think I'm maybe not gonna worry about it today, because I'm streaming. I'll show you the chest quest in Calradia. You mostly get crap, but I have a companion stacked in the capital of Zionica. That's a brilliant marketeer or whatever, and he gives me 102% bonus for everything I sell to the artisan, which is the trash man there. You can sell trash loot, and it actually stacks up and gives me a bit of money as well. So, but I have enough money to last me for a long time in this game, in this mod. So I'm not, I'm more after skill points and relaxed fun. Well, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments when you watch this on YouTube in the future. Here's one chest location. This is the regular mountain village. Most villages are like this. The crafting villages are different. That has a resource. One chest will be there. Or if it's not there, there's 4 other locations for it. So one's gonna be over here at this house, up on the north I don't know, the right top corner of the map. That's location 2. Oh, look at the sunlight. It is quite beautiful. I think this looks better than before, to be honest. Here's the 3rd location. Where the hell is the 4th? Here's the chest. It seems like it's always in this location now. The 5th. Wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, people are impressed with the sunlight these days. Wow. You want to make a screenshot? Boom. F12 for me. Okay. So this chest, it used to be quite valuable items. Yeah, this trader's book is just like 2,500 money. I got 5 swords. They probably sell for... This is a tier 4 sword. These are tier 3. Okay, yeah, you're right. There's so few people playing now that there's a scarcity of vanilla because these items break down. Maybe I could get like 10,000, 5,000 for 25 to 50,000. It's pretty fast money. That was a good loot haul. That's not a bad one. They're way better. But it's, you know, now I need to go to Zeonica and put them up for sale. So it's a long term. You don't get cash money for picking up those swords. Then you go to Lucaron. You don't return the stupid book to Daunustica. It's not worth it. So you just cancel the quest. Go into the, and you rinse and repeat. And when your health is full or high, you grab another stack of looters. So I could grab these. And since they're not 45, this means someone has been grinding outside of Lucaron, killed looters here. Why do I kill force bandits? They give you more money and better gear. Yes, they do, but they're harder to practice archery against. And I can't talk. I need to do my setup first. Yeah, these are very easy to practice archery against. Why aren't you headshotting them? This guy is only 147 archer. I'm not at 200 yet. But this bow is rather... It is... Now when they're introducing sieges, I think it's up to... What was it, 16 players on each side or 20 or something? Maybe crossbows will become useful. I don't know. Oops, I missed that. Okay. Here's one of my companions. He's a horse archer. He's just sitting there. Oh, I missed. Oh, I didn't kill him. It's slow hair, heavy armor. Very satisfying. When you hit with this sword, it's very satisfying, but it's annoying when they block because it's such a slow sword. It's probably not the one I should use. I'm just having fun with it. Okay, so what I should do is I should place my archers a bit back here. I don't have any archers. And I'll place my shield wall a bit in the front, and then my recruits in the back line, they're ready to charge into the assaulting looters. Don't you get tired of killing looters in Bannerlord Online? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a very grindy mod. If you want to join a clan, a PvP clan, and PvP, that's fun. It costs you money and grief. Let's go here. This is a smart way. It's a nice block. Run around your shield wall here. Get nice 2-hand XP. Okay, I guess I should... Okay, I'm gonna send in my peasants. My recruit. I'm gonna run behind the recruit, use him as a body shield, and pop up. And I do a sneak little overhead. See, I'm using overhead strikes. Very successful. Okay, that's embarrassing. I almost died. Oh, I need to check out my graphics settings as well. I'm running a lot of shit in the background, so many browser windows. But this is not a heavy... Look at the faces of these guys. Okay, some trash gear. Let's go into Lucaran and get a new quest. Here's another player. Just you Picure from Frivolna Ferrarina. There's not a lot of English-speaking people playing. I guess some of them moved over to NA, North America. Because there's so many Turks and, I don't know, weird, strange foreign languages. Yeah. I only play on EU, though. All my characters are there. So I'm not gonna change over. Give me a second here. What was I doing? Can't remember. If you sit here on the chair, if you're in town, you heal twice as fast, so... Gymos, I think Gymos is an empire city. Just gonna sit down and rest here for a while. I think that increases your heal. And down here in the left you can see the chat window. The brown is from the trade window. And you can see that people want to buy and sell companions. Companions you can't put up on the marketplace in Zeonica or any town. They have merchants. But you as a player put up items that other players can buy from you. But companions you could not sell, so you have to post them in the trade window, trade chat. You also have a global, a clan chat that is green, combat chat that is white, it's only for your PM is pink to other players. Oh, here you can see the Crass. Crass is he wants to sell a brilliant, best quality, 1.7, grand junk dealer, 42%, extra from brilliant, so that's 102%. So if you sell a lot of trash, you need to buy one of these. It's probably a couple of million of money, so it's expensive. Could be worth it. You see how fast I got my health back? I should probably pop by Zeonica and drop off my trash items. Gymos is up there. How much am I carrying? 300 out of 500. You want to make a okay, let's go up to Gymos and I could sell off the trash loot. Let's go to Gymos and pick up a it's not too far, is it? It's quite close. Let's go with it. I mean, we're fighting on the way there, aren't we? Here's another player. Wonder Clan Petros. All these clans are new to me because I haven't played in forever, and there are so many small clans. There's a lack of players. It's not like there's just a handful of large clans. Almost all players have their own little small clan. I really hope they're gonna work on an alliance system in the future so that you can group small clan players together in a kind of larger clan structure instead of having to leave your clan and I could obviously leave one of my characters in the clan just as a clan leader and then take a non-clan character and enter another clan. Probably gonna do that if I ever come back to this mod. I'm not planning on playing it seriously for now. But maybe with sieges, who knows? So that means now the castles, they don't have any function at all, but with this upgrade, clans and players are gonna be able to own castles. What I feel, you know, it's a shame though that it will be this 5 to 10 clans that are PvP large that all players gravitates towards, just gonna own all the castles. So co-op, recruiting is everything in this mod. There are no kingdoms or you know, clans is the largest political structure unfortunately right now. Okay, so let's do the same thing again. Use our chopping sword and chop stuff. So I'm just gonna put my yes, you can see I have the same fancy horse armor and the same armor on my and the red shield and everything. They look okay. This guy has a different helmet. That's annoying. Obviously my companions also, they're wearing all Patreon armor, so that if a player ever ganks me, he's not gonna be able to steal my stuff. That red shield is one of the few Patreon shields there are in the mod. It's kind of expensive to do it, but that means if I ever go into the desert or the Northlands and get ganked, my companions can't lose their shields. Shields aren't that expensive to replace, but it would be annoying, right? It would be better to keep your stuff. Okay, now it's time to send in the... I'm not gonna charge that line, I'm gonna lose all my hit. I could shoot them though. No. But I have a feeling that it's gonna take me longer to level up two-handed skill than it takes me to level up archery. So just because of that, I should level up my two-handed more than my archery, even though they're at the same level now. Takes a long time to level up skills in this mod. So if you like long-term grinding in an RPG setting with multiplayer PvP, this should be the mod for you, I'd say. Okay, so here we go. We get he doesn't have any... Wait, I don't think I've ever seen that. He doesn't have any perk? Okay, I never seen that before. That must be a new thing. He doesn't have a see, he doesn't have a circle down here. I mean, there's some traits that are negative, and people usually jokingly post a very high price for an extremely bad character. So, pretty sure someone would have joked around, but this guy. Okay. He is carrying couple of items on him, like that sword's worth a couple of thousand, say maybe so. And now they have a feature that is new that you can't accidentally throw away your because people kept throwing away their very expensive companions. The companions are something of the most expensive in the game. They're up to like 15 million. I think we can grab another 44 stack here, this guy here. See if I can... Okay, beautiful sunset. Suns again. I guess I need to move my... If I don't want my... Yeah, they changed this overview. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections there. Okay. Used to look different. Headshot. Another headshot, I think. Another. I'm lucky. Another. Jesus. They're just running into the arrows here, aren't they? And then we go chopping along the shield wall. Very mechanical, very repetitive, very... it's like meditation. Stress-free grinding. 1 XP, 2 XP, 3 XP, 4 XP, 5 XP, maybe. Okay. Let's send in the peasants. Here comes the peasants with their blue pants. I'm telling that blue was probably a very expensive dye in the medieval times, so they wouldn't have been able to afford those blue pants in real life, but hey, we can't all be medieval historians, right? Okay, go down here. If another player comes along, he can join my battle. I don't think there's any way I can prevent them from joining me and helping me. There will be a little bit of load time, and then his army and his character and his companions will help me. So it's a good rule of thumb. Don't join people's battles unless they ask you to, because with the long, it could be a reset that you don't want to. You almost finished it. It could be a long wait time if you have potato internet connection as well. But that's how PvE works. Co-op gameplay. If we're lucky, we get a low-level player that doesn't know this that joins us, so you can see it's in 2026 that it actually works. And as you can see, there's no lag, and there's lots of other battles going on this map, and of course Tailwords said this is impossible to do multiplayer, and some guy in Russia with a lot of different programming skills, he just did it. So my hope is one day Tailword buys this mod and makes and their moderators, one guy got muted for insults. So you have a community, you have a Discord. It's almost like a game in itself. But there hasn't been any updates for a very long time, major updates. There's another ugly guy. He's a beginner junk dealer. You get 20% for selling trash to the artisan. So I'm just gonna grab him and then I throw him away immediately. I'm gonna head. Wait, how much? Probably need to head into a town and sell trash soon. You can be overloaded, but your speed will go down. This is probably from the vanilla game until you are entirely stuck and don't move at all. And people are asking for BC, that is Black Claw. It is a cooperative multiplayer quest. Here it is. And you get a recipe for crafting, and it's a very high level. This is how you get recipes. That's the only way you get recipes. And if you do one stage, you can pick this one. If you do 2 stages, another mission, you can pick the second reward, and there's up to 5 missions. They don't get better, it's just a selection. Like if you really want number 4, you have to do 4 quests to get to here. Crafting is a bit weird because I'd say 90% of the recipes unfortunately are useless. It's only the top tier stuff that people actually want, and ingredients are very expensive because people don't like chopping wood and mining iron ore. So if I wanted to, I could join these 4 players waiting for their 5th and do 2 stages of Black Claw and get a recipe. And that's fun. You join with there. You don't join with your own army. You join with a NPC army that's allocated to you. Here you can see a caravan, so you can own the resource villages, and this clan owns the resource like a trader that sends caravans. And if I attack it, I get a little bit of resources, and then I can set up and I can do PvE that can be PvP defended once per day. A large caravan, you can take it over and you can get free royal trading resource village resources that you need for crafting. They're not as expensive as the handmade ones, but still it's good trick. The large clans, they will have millions of them in stock inventory. That is kind of a bad thing that should have been reset before the siege and castle update, I guess, but there you go. Gmos is a regular mountain village, I think. So it's gonna be the same 5 locations for you. Now you have recruits in the villages. You used to have to go to the cities. First location, first house. No chest. Gray overcast sky. Kind of dusk evening. Second house location here. Third. Where the hell is? Is it only 4? Oh, now it's here. Okay, now Fenrir wants to sell one of the. I think there's like 3 or maybe 4. Here's the unique diamond. Rhomboid diamond unique symbol that says this is a patron item. It can never be lost. You can delete it by mistake if you're stupid or have the bad luck. But This is purchased by real world money in the Patreon monthly subscription service. They're not the best. They're okay. They're only tier 4, 500 hit points. But it weighs 7. 7 is very heavy shield. So, it looks pretty cool. And he probably wants a couple of million money for that. Wait. So, oh, I got 1 spiked club, which is worth nothing. So that's a useless chest. So sometimes you go to these villages for nothing. Sometimes you find very expensive items. It's a bit of a, what do you call it, lottery. I think we're gonna head back home towards Sionica and just dump all the trash in our clan house. It's a pretty amazing mod. It just gets repetitive and PvP is very toxic and very elitist, and language is a barrier since there's so few English speakers, and there needs to be like some new content for single players in a multiplayer mod. I don't know. It's something is lacking for me right now. It's just a long grind to nowhere. Maybe with the castle siege system being beta tested right now, everything will change. I guess that's why we're here now. I don't think... Did they even implement the new map? I don't think they implemented a new map. So the DLC... I think this is running without the new DLC content mostly. Don't ask me, I don't know.
Yes. Well, this is how we want to introduce our new band Wintergatan for you.
Right. So we
In the galaxy Wintergatan.
just can do the same.
Wintergatan is Swedish.
This time I'll send in my
The Milky Way and
companions, have them charge.
January
If this is a good way, because they can never die permanently, all other troops can die permanently, so these are cannon fodder horde charges that I send out to encircle and kind of slow down. There's only you can only have 5 of them, so it's not a heavy but it gives me a little bit of cavalry in a skirmish like this. Okay, I'm gonna send in the peasants. Just gonna risk it. I'm full health. If you run in zigzag, maybe if you're lucky you don't get that many stones. Oh, he parried. That's bad. Bad news for me. We're inside their horde, and oh, another parry. Oh, another parry. That's good. The colors and graphics, it looks a little bit crispier. Right, I was gonna change the graphic settings. I don't know how high they're turned up. Oh, that's a small rump army is coming for me. I'm just gonna ask everyone to charge so we don't have to fight this. If you play Mountain Blade, I recommend you to go and try it out. There's almost always some friendly veteran player that will give you some starter kit, so you get you going. So because you start as a peasant, you have nothing. You start in Sionica, and you can do most of the stuff. There are no caravans, there are no crafting stations, or you can't buy property. You can have a clan house. If we'll go to Sionica, I'll show you one of my clan houses. And you can buy furniture and inventory for that you find in the PvP areas. So they're kind of expensive. Ow. 3 peasants versus a foot knight. Oh, my skill bow went up to 149. I think we started at 47 and now we're at the 49. Okay, so let's pop into this castle here, just because, and we're gonna check out the graphic settings video. Is it? Maybe we can run it at 120. Is that it? Performance? Oh, okay. High. Okay, there. Okay. So, do we have an overall? Do you have to change this? See, I don't know what this. Can't I just set an overall graphic settings? Oh, here it is, custom. Let's go with very high and play with very high for a while, see what happens. I probably had lag and Googled. Is that it now? Wait. Video. Calradia. Very high. Alright. Oh. Quit. There we go. So now we need to find another town and grab another merchant quest. You can't own towns, but if you here's Sellswords is a leather pig boar hunting village, and here you can't see who owns it. Now you have to walk up to the town. So see, there are 3 clan buildings, caravan buildings. We're gonna go into Rotai and grab. Here's some players. We got Dodge Man Metal, and I could join his battle and fight these 5 looter armies with him if I wanted to. Here pops up a a young recruit player. Here comes another guy. Yeah. Oh, Yogurus. I don't know where that is. It could be far away because there are 3 imperial factions in that. The map is the same as in. Okay, that's very far away. I probably should. I'm not gonna go there. I'll grab another one. It's closer. Okay, you need to remove the old one. Gerakos. Can't remember. We might have been in Gerakos today. I think I seen it today earlier. Oops. It's up here. Do we want to go up? It's too far. Yeah, we can iron is very expensive, 1500. Steam is more expensive, but the strange thing is that the resource prices kind of hovers around the same at all times. So that tells me that people are actually playing, people are investing in resources, crafting materials, and people are producing them by going chopping iron ore. There are more players around Zeonica. Obviously, there are more players. And in Jalmaris, I have one of my armies. Actually, my what do you call it? High quality army. So if you go into settlement services, I have a troop. I have 148 soldiers stacked as not as a garrison. They're just bivouac. They just live there. I pay their wages. Okay, it's very slow now. Why? Is it the graphic settings? So you can see I have my 5 PvP companions here. that has mortality rate decreased, so that the wounded troops that you lose go down in a battle, it's a higher chance that they survive and are just wounded. And then I have Imperial archers and Imperial foot troops. So if I want a PvP, attack a caravan or something, I just go here and pick out all these guys. But for now I'm just paying their salaries. So I'm paying every hour, I'm paying these guys 6,000 money. So it's fucking expensive, but there's no, it's half the price to keep them in a town than if you carry them around with you. I'm not gonna go to any of these cities. So I can show you Neocoris in 2026. Let's see here. Caravan trade posts. So now, okay, this town, you can't own any caravan trade posts. But here's the 3 clan caravan trade posts usually placed. If you go in here to the village, there's going to be a village NPC, and you talk to him. Here he is. And then you go out and chop iron with a big pickaxe. See if it's usually players like over here. It's very boring, but it gives you quite a lot of money if you're, especially in the beginning. Gonna pop out and check the stream. I can't see how long the stream has been going on for. Wait, if I do this. Okay, now I can. Yeah, I got a viewer. Hello. It's almost an hour. Show you my clan hall. So when you start a clan, you do a quest, pay a lot of money, buy a clan hall, invest a shit ton of expensive wood into it, and you upgrade it, get another room, you can put more chests in here, then you furnish it. You have one NPC here for free, which is called Boris. Everyone has him, and you give him influence that you gain from doing stuff. You have your members pay tax to you as a clan leader, and you can set the tax rate. You can have a banner that you can set up, but it's only the clan leader. So all these furnitures are placed, and there's chests around, and then you can set a level because you have ranks in the clan. So only +3 rank guys in the clan can pick out items here. But I just keep all the stupid trash loot in this chest in the corner that I call clan donations here. But you have to be rank 9 or higher, and only I am rank 9 and higher, so no one can come here and pick out stuff from this chest, which is very convenient. When you say, wait, what? Oops. Okay, so I don't wanna. I have some quest items that I have marked with this yellow dot and lock them into my inventory, so that when I wanna do these quests, I always have items available for that quest. It's the daily influence quest when I grind influence. So that's why I'm being a bit anal here about not putting everything. If you hold in shift, you move 5 items over. That's a little bit faster. Yeah. It's been, I'm usually more efficient, but it's been such a long time since I played. Okay, so what we can Okay, I didn't find any items. Oh. Right. I just moved it all over. Yeah, we found a couple of items here. Yeah. If I had clan members, they could sit here and eat. I do have... Okay, I'll show you the clan. Here's my clan. I got 25 members, but no one's been playing since forever. And I have a clan house in Koyaz and in Zeonica. You can only have 2. And here are all my wars and alliances. And here, the clan is tier 10, so you have the best bonuses. And if I if I activate this with influence that I grind through daily quests, me and other members, I can pay 10,000 for 30 days or 4,000 for a week. I should probably have, if I'm gonna play this for a weekend, 3 days, I can pay 2,000. And I get very nice bonuses. I can have 20 larger army. My own character gets 30% more hero experience. My troops level up 25% faster. I can have 500 more in my personal warehouse. I don't use it because I have clan house chests, a lot of them. But score movement speed, that is the killer. So ganker clans in clan 310 clans, they are faster than you. So not only are there more of them, they're more experienced, they're gonna run you down. I'm at almost 20,000 maximum influence, so there's no point for me to grind. And as you can see, my 3 characters are, I guess they're twins or brothers. They're equally ugly. If you want to come into this clan and grind influence, be my guest. I also need someone to design me a nice banner, because mine is ugly. It's just a sword. But I have a lot of lightning sources and a lot of furniture, and I have a hidden secret compartment, bed chamber, and storage room. If you can find it, let me know, because there are 3 rooms, but yeah, I made it secret for fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a short break. I might be back and do another one of these if you want me to. Ask me questions or tell me what you want to know about Bannerlord Online Mod, and I'll tell you. So have a good night and weekend. See you in the next one.